All right, what's up, everybody? Look, I wanted to just make a quick video. I'm on my way to the gym, and don't mind a little black guy. I got a little rowdy at kickboxing last night. But I just wanted to make a video, honestly, because what we're seeing in the crypto market is just absolutely stupid. I mean, it's so obvious, and it's so stupid, it's annoying at this point. So, as you all know, the crypto market saw a pretty gnarly pullback yesterday, with Bitcoin falling a little bit over 5% over 8 hours, which may not sound like a lot, right? The truck is so loud. Which may not sound like a lot, right? Only 5%, but when we're talking about $1 trillion asset dropping 5% in just a couple hours, anybody from the traditional finance world knows that's a lot. Like that's actually a lot. And it didn't feel good yesterday. We saw many alts fall anywhere from 8% to 10%. We saw Bitcoin nearly lose $100,000. There were people saying that if Bitcoin fell below $100,000, that the bull market was over. I mean, there was a lot going on yesterday. It wasn't really a great day, right? And the reason that all of this happened is because our good old pal Donald Trump and our good old pal Elon Musk got into a little bit of an argument because Trump made a move on a bill that Elon didn't like. So Elon said that he was in the Epstein files, blah, 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 blah. No one cares, right? But yet not everyone, that's not fair, but many people started selling their crypto, and we started to see liquidations happening en masse. Now, if I had not known any better, I would believe all this, right? If I hadn't known any better, I would believe that's actually what happened yesterday. But listen, that's not what happened yesterday. What we saw yesterday was a perfect disguise for liquidations and liquidity hunts. That's what that was, and no one can change my mind. And the reason why I firmly believe this is because just 3 days ago on the channel, you can go look, 3 days ago on the channel, I made a video for you all that was titled, Crypto Warning, You're About to Be Trapped. And what I said was, listen, the crypto market's too boring. It's too quiet. It's too sideways. We're in the middle of a week. We're seeing liquidations building up on both sides. Do not be surprised when the crypto market starts pushing really hard down or really hard up and then going the opposite direction and liquidating everyone in its path. I was like, all these people are too close. They're going on too high on leverage. The liquidations are within touching distance. The lizard people are going to try to liquidate all of these people. And so if you're somebody on high leverage, I told you to de-risk and pull back, because what we were seeing was too much. It was just too crazy. What we were seeing in the market, there was too many liquidations. And I told you, be ready. Liquidity hunts are on the way. And what do you know? 2 days later, the market does all this just because Trump and Elon get in their little argument on Twitter? No, of course not. Of course not. Of course it's just liquidity hunts. Of course it's these lizard people trying to get you out the race. They're trying to get you to sell. They're trying to liquidate you. They're trying to push you out the market because they want as much of crypto as they can get. You can't tell me this is a coincidence. Like, I'm going to go on a rant here. You can't tell me it's a coincidence that we make a video pointing out the fact that we are in the perfect territory for liquidity hunts to happen. And then 2 days later, some argument happens on Twitter that causes all of this movement in crypto, where Bitcoin drops from 106 to 100, then back up to 103, liquidating over $1 billion worth of trades. You can't convince me. You just can't convince me. I don't believe it. And so with that in mind, it's obvious, guys. Right now, while Bitcoin's price is back around this $100,000 and $105,000 level, this is probably going to continue. While everybody's getting impatient, while we're sitting in the middle of summer and people either aren't at school or their work is different, or kids are at home, whatever it may be, and people are getting impatient, they're getting bored, and it's causing them to get emotional, and they're making these huge, stupid leverage trades, 100x, 500x, whatever it may be. While people are doing this, we are going to continue to see this happen. You are going to consistently see over and over and over again these liquidity hunts in which we're going to see the market drop or pump out of nowhere to liquidate anybody who's close in the opposite direction. It's going to just keep happening. We called this a couple of days ago, and I'm calling it now. It is not going to stop. And until this crypto market can find a point of stability, until there's a lot less uncertainty in the macroeconomic outlook, we are going to continue to see this happen, and you just need to be okay with it. So what do you do right now? Stop doing stuff. Oh, Donald Trump and Elon are arguing, I'm going to sell my crypto. No, you're being a moron, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if you find that insulting because you did it, but you need to hear it. If you're selling your Bitcoin, something that you probably invested in based on the fundamental value and the real reasons, if you sold that because Donald Trump and Elon got in a little argument on Twitter, you're being a moron. That's just okay. I'm sorry, but I do believe that to be the truth. And so what I would say is that you need to just stop doing stuff. Let this market cook. Let it cool down. Let's just see what happens. We have so much happening from a grand outlook, right? We got interest rates, we got QE, we got liquidity, we got M2 global supply. So I'm trying to back up and talk here. We got all these things that are happening right now, guys. There's so much stuff that's impacting the macro outlook. There's so much stuff that's impacting the big picture that it's going to cause this crypto market to move at some point in some way. And all we need to do is just get there. Let's let all this uncertainty rest. Let's let all this crazy summertime bullshit go away. Let's just get through it. Let's let all these liquidations happen. Let's just get there. But trying to make all these little trades and moves and stuff in the middle of a high manipulation zone, a good old HMZ action, trying to do that right now, it's just going to put you at risk. The truth of the nature, the reality is, if you buy crypto today and hold it long enough, you will most likely see profit. Good cryptos, Bitcoins, ETH, Solana, whatever. As long as you do that, you'll most likely be good. But if you start trying to play the game, if you're trying to sell because Donald Trump and Elon Musk had an argument on Twitter, if you do all this thing, you're just you're setting yourself up to lose. There's no need for it. The best thing to do in moments just like this is nothing. Have you guys noticed how I'm barely doing anything, right? Tiny purchases, tiny sales, tiny stuff. The reason I'm moving small is because nothing of substance is happening. And until something of substance happens, I won't make a move of substance. So just stop playing the game and stop getting emotional over Twitter. It's stupid. And so with that in mind, I just wanted to say what we're seeing in this crypto market right now is just outrageous. It's actually outrageous. And the fact that so many people have just gotten liquidated because of what they believe to be a Twitter argument, but it is blatant manipulation. It's just outrageous. And I just don't want you to be stuck in it. I don't want you to keep getting caught in this cycle over and over and over again. You have to be able to read between the lines. You have to be able to recognize like, this looks like a perfect setup for some sort of liquidation. I wonder what sort of BS is going to pop up. Because it always does. Every time. We've done this for years at this point. How many times do we have to do this on this channel until you believe it? Like, we've done it at least 5-10 times now. And so that's where we're at. So sorry for the rant this morning. I just, obviously there's not a lot happening in the market. So I just wanted to just kick a T straight and listen. If you feel offended by this video, feel offended by this video. It is what it is. But when you continuously get further and further into this market, eventually you'll recognize that what I'm saying, you need to hear. And again, if you panicked and sold all your crypto yesterday, you need to lock in, dog, because it's kind of stupid. I'm sorry. It's just kind of stupid. And so, yeah. So anyway, I hope I didn't make too many of you mad. That's not the goal. The goal is to show you, listen, we saw this BS coming way before it happened. And you need to be able to realize that things happen in crypto that are actually different than what they may appear. Now, the market didn't really dump and pump and everything because people are and a lot of people are emotional. No, these whales, these manipulators, these centralized exchanges, these market makers, they're looking at something like Trump and Donald, Trump and Elon arguing. They're like, oh, this is a great chance to do it. Boom, let's get them. Boom, quick. Smashing all of them. $1 billion in liquidations yesterday. You just gave it to them. All these people in these super high leverage trades who couldn't read between the lines just gave them their money. Sometimes I feel like we'll never learn. But I just wanted to make that video for you all. I'll probably make another one later today. Bitcoin is creating a descending parallel channel, which I think is pretty interesting. So I'll talk about that at some point. But I just wanted to make this vid because, man, oh, man, is it annoying. I do have a couple links down below if you want to go check them out. There's some pretty interesting stuff there. And especially, go follow me on Instagram. You can shoot me DMs and stuff. I'll try to respond. But overall, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to go ahead into the gym. See you all in a little bit. Bye.